Hi, I'm Abby, and I am telling my 9/11 story, and today I'm going to tell the story of my husband's, I guess you would call it a memorial service. It wasn't exactly a funeral in the true sense of the word. I was raised not really going to church, and in fact, churches kind of scared me. My grandmother took me, she always told this story that she took me, when I was like 5 years old, she took me to Notre Dame, a big church in Montreal, which is where my mom's from. And I just clung to her the whole time. And after we got out of the church, I just turned to her and said, I don't think I liked this God stuff very much, because the church, of course, was very imposing and dark and kind of scary. That was kind of my experience. My only other experience was about a year later. I was living with my grandmother, and my mother had made me a new dress, but she told me I could only wear it on special occasions. And my grandmother lived in the country. About a quarter of a mile away, there was a church. She wasn't a churchgoer either, but she would go there to, with her friends, she would organize these quilting bees. She was a quilter. Anyhow, I decided I was going to go to church by myself because I just wanted to wear this dress. And so I went, and it was the first time I really had ever been to church, and it's probably pretty much the last time as well. So when Aaron died, a few days after, I was sort of thinking, like, what am I going to do here? Like, am I going to do a funeral? Is he dead? Like, I don't know what to do. But it seemed like going to church was sort of something you did. So I asked my next door neighbor, who I knew went to church, but he was Catholic. I knew we weren't Catholic, so I knew that. I knew we were Anglican, which in the United States is the equivalent of an Episcopalian. So I asked my neighbor, like, can you help me out here? Like, can you recommend a church? Like, there were no Google reviews for churches. So he, I guess, talked to his minister and got me the name of another minister from an Episcopalian church in town. And so I had all my family staying with me. We decided that Sunday, so this was the Sunday right after 9/11, that we were going to go to church together. It was like a huge gang. Aaron's friends, my family, there was probably about 10 of us. So I kind of called this minister just to sort of, I felt like I should kind of warn him that, this big gang of like 9/11 people were coming to his church on Sunday.